Let's take a look at Snowflake, ticker Snow. Particularly interested in taking a look at this chart because the options activity has been quite interesting over the last week or so. So we're starting off with a clean chart, no drawings, no indicators on there. Let's use our algo to define our weekly range. So we are on a weekly time frame. The 10-day moving average price has been hugging that, which is good. So we're not too overextended on this move, which is great. So the algo range, we don't have a huge amount of price history, so I'm a little bit surprised that the algo's got enough price history to create a weekly range, but it has, which is good. And price has been stuck in this lower quadrant for since 2022 summer, so not quite 2 years, but coming on for 18 months or so. And we're now trying to close, well, this is a weekly close above the lower range, which is a bullish sign. If we can hold that for another week or two, that is super bullish. So this is, if price comes back below the 184 and closes below, then the danger is that price can just, go much lower, stay sideways for a much longer period. So we're only interested because it's now clearing this lower quadrant. And what that basically does is it sets up the opportunity to go to the mid-range. And we're no longer sort of stuck in this kind of sideways. We look like we could be breaking out of this. So that's why it's of interest. Because we are only now breaking out of the lower quadrant, we've got a area of invalidation that's relatively close to price. So price dips below 184 and closes. Not interested unless we're doing some shorting, but even then, we're going into this congestion area, so the shorting opportunity is not too, unless you're scalping intraday, it's not going to be great. So let's divide up this quadrant leading up to, let's do the other way around, leading up to the mid-range. We go top to bottom, so for consistency. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of let's do that. What I'm interested in seeing while we are here is some confirmation on a daily basis. We do have, and it's been a while, we do have the 50 MA crossing and above the 200. So that's a really good sign. The shorter term filter, the 5/13, that crossed a while ago and it's remaining bullish. So that's particularly good news. Let's divide up this section here into quadrants again. So we're clearing the 0.25. We can come down to 4 hour now. We're clearing the 0.25. And we should, well, it looks like we are heading pre-market. It's just that really. So pre-market can change completely. So, but it's a early kind of indication that we could be heading up to the 193. Tried to get up there before, got rejected, and now we're testing it again. So really what we should be doing is looking for long opportunities to clear the 193 first of all, and then find our way to the 0.25, which is 202. So if we go back up onto a daily chart and we draw a line at that 202 level, we can see the algo has found the old rejection ranges, which solidified this kind of like trading underneath, the low quadrant. Tried to get over it twice and then we stayed underneath it. So price is now, looks like it could be testing that again. So this time going out into 2024, we would look for price to, kind of try and make its way up. It's not going to be, one in one go. It's going to be backwards and forwards, maybe coming back to do some testing of the breakout of the 184 possibly. Is for price to flip this 202. Once we do that, then we can start targeting kind of like where the algo had the mid-range, which is 257, 258, this level here. That's kind of our intermediary target now with Snow, which is why it's of interest, because that's a pretty decent move from where we are. So not too bad. Don't need to use leverage, could just buy common stock and just hold it for a period of time. Don't need to necessarily do options either if we're going to have a bit of a longer swing. Not sure yet, but quite like the bullish price action that we're seeing on Snow. Let's keep an eye on it.